Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the lists of dramas of Ji Jin Hee. Part 3. Jewel in the Palace. 2003. Cast: Ji Jin Hee, Lee Young-hee, Hye-na, Im-ho, Kyung Miri, Park Eun-hye. He played Min-jung, an outstanding scholar with good looks, high intelligence, and great martial arts skills. While Min-jung was working as a judge in Hanppyeom, he chases a Japanese spy, but was stabbed in the chest and ends up on the verge of death. Hye-jung is a court lady working in the kitchen's palace who possesses the ability to draw taste in her cooking. Unconscious and bleeding Min-jung on the road, he was saw by Hye-jung, who come out of the palace to save her friend. Min-jung was saved by Hye-jung, but she leaves before he regains his consciousness, but her naragi fall without her noticing, and Min-jung saw it and decides to keep it, believing it was owned by his savior. Afterwards, Min-jung was assigned to the palace library, and there he meets Hye-jung again, who comes to borrow a book. Later, Min-jung was informed that the naragi that he carried was owned by Hye-jung, who was exiled to the Jeju island. Min-jung, upon knowing that it was Hye-jung who saved him before, immediately gave up his position and went to Jeju island. Fortunately, Min-jung's superior, knowing his capabilities and that he is in Jeju, decided to give him a government position in Jeju island. Min-jung protected Hye-jung and watched over her, studying to become a physician for 2 years. Until they both developed feelings to each other, and Min-jung decides to return Hye-jung's naragi to her. Min-jung returned to the palace together with Hye-jung, and he continued to be a helping hand with Hye-jung when she started to fight and dig for the truth of the reason she was exiled in Jeju island. Later, Min-jung and Hye-jung become a couple and gave her naragi to him as a token of her love. However, Min-jung was challenged by the king in archery, who has already fallen in love with Hye-jung for her beauty and excellent medical skills and wanted to make her his royal wife. MBC Best Theatre. Episode 542. Farewell Waltz. 2003. Cast: Ji Jin Hee, Woo Hye-jin, Kim Chul-ki, Lim Sung-di, Han Chun-il, Lee Young-hee. He played Shin Ki-tae, a taxi driver who was a former baseball player that, unbeknownst to him, had a child with Koo Min-jung through a one-night stand relationship. Shin Ki-tae and Koo Min-jung met again after a year when she rode the taxi that he was driving, which angered her first. But later Shin Ki-tae was able to contact Koo Min-jung and he was able to meet his son, and they agreed to be a co-parent, for his job needs someone to take care of their child. Shin Ki-tae takes care of their child, but he has no idea how to do it, so he even reads books about childcare while trying to calm his crying child. Hanppyeom Drama. Episode What's in Her Refrigerator. 2003. Cast: Ji Jin Hee, Kim Hye-na, Hye-bin, Kang Hye-jung, Park Min-jung, Kim Chang-wan. Ms. Kim's $1 Million Quest. 2004. Cast: Ji Jin Hee, Kim Hyun-ju, Kim Sung-ryung, Park Gun-hyung, Bong Tae-kyu, Shin-gu. He played Park Mu-il, a playboy son of a successful rich businessman, but when his father goes to prison, and the company goes bankrupt, with all their property sold to pay for his father's huge debt, he decided to turn his passion for photography into a job to earn money to take back their house. One day, as he works as a wedding photographer, she met Kim Eun-jae on her wedding day with her fiancé that didn't show up at the wedding. To avoid being embarrassed by many people, Park Mu-il helps Kim Eun-jae by pretending to be her husband for one day, and Kim Eun-jae gave him compensation for his help. Then Park Mu-yeol finds out that their house was sold to the woman who snatched Kim Eun-jae's fiancé. So, he made an agreement with Kim Eun-jae to work together to make a stand against their common enemy by earning money. But in their process of working hard to earn money, they started to develop feelings for each other. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.